This is the 59 Ford F-100 that I have up for sale. I've been getting a lot of questions around the motor in particular. Here's what I know. The block itself is a C6 ME. The heads are a C7 AE-A. The intake is a C7 AE 9425-E with an S, and it appears to have the larger runners for the intake tubes. It has a fairly new Holley 650 carburetor. The block and everything looks to be fairly original. Has a MSD ignition, our Mallory ignition. Truck drives very well, very powerful. The transmission, I believe it was a C6. I was told that it was the heavy duty one. I'm not really sure how to confirm that, but it works just fine. Rear end gearing was changed by the previous owner to 211s. Not sure how that really works too well. It is very low RPM driving vehicle and fairly powerful. I have a really hard time keeping the tires connected. Front fascia, as you can tell, has had custom work done to it. The paint is decent. It was done about a year ago by the previous owner. Was his first attempt, so there are some issues associated with it. The body is very straight and solid. Not a lot of rust in the common areas. You can tell the bottom of the fenders here. That's metal. Bottom of the doors, another place these guys rust a lot. Fairly straight. Inside the cab, there's been a weld patch done here. Other than that, it looks very nice and solid. The cab itself is primer gray and could use some love. Hearst style shifter, as well as fairly new gauges. All electronics work, switches work. They're not original, and interesting at that statement. Headliner could be replaced. It's not bad for the age, but could be done. Has a decent stereo and some interesting door molding. The bed itself, relatively good condition, nice and solid. No real major rust issues there. Fairly straight. The back has been extensively modified. Custom painted Ford logo on the back, as well as a hidden hitch behind the license tag. Dual exhaust. The bed itself, not very rusty compared to what we see for this age of vehicle. Fairly solid. Wheels and tires, older 15-inch steel. Rims, tires are not bad, but a little dry rotted and probably could be replaced. All in all, it's a relatively solid truck. Runs and drives very well. And that being said, I'll let you hear it. As you can see, starts right up. This is the first time I've started it today. Runs and drives well. I've driven this probably about 250 miles on the interstate with no heating and cooling issues. And I just realized why it's not running the way it's supposed to.